Kelly in the house.
Oh, 309784 2 seconds.
No, we're not even up. What? The engineer's looking at me shaking his head like he don't care. Well, he said we're good.
You wave your hands in the air like you just don't care.
Oh, God. Huh. BaysBasement.com. Get over there. Contact us. Write us. You can write us anonymously. There's a Write the Team page on the website for all of our lovely viewers and spectators and listeners and voyeurs and all these other weird things that you people are. Vegans. We love you.
Hey, we're not life coaches.
No.
But we can pretend to be.
We make it through. This is about survival. We're in survival mode.
We make it through.
We're making it through. That's going to be on a sticker later.
Who's this podcast brought by?
Oh, today's sponsor by the homie. We aren't going to say his name, but we love him. Reckless M Designs on Instagram. He's one of our artists.
Yes.
He does good work.
Does sweet work, actually.
He does good turnaround, too.
Yeah.
Has a good turnaround. Does good turnaround. I can grammar. But check him out. Check him out on Instagram. It's Reckless M Design, spelled with a W. WRECKLESSMDESIGN.
Reckless M Design.
Did that sound fast?
Yeah, that was fast.
It was supposed to be.
Okay.
I couldn't tell if it was.
You did it, though.
But check him out on Instagram. He's got some crazy stuff. He likes to make some very visual art. He is the creator thus far of all of our stuff that's come out. We've had some concept art done by other people that he's transcribed, so to speak. He's a great artist, though.
Hands down.
And I like his stuff. And we got tons of fucked up stickers coming. Our stickers are just off the charts of fucked upism. They don't. Every sticker we have in the shop, guys, has a little secret story behind it. We don't just make random ones yet. We might make some random ones just because they're funny. But they all have stories.
They all got good
and
stories.
We love them. And our boy's been working with us for the last year, hanging out, doing stuff. And so, yes, BaysBasement.com if you want to check out the merch that we be selling, stickers and funny things. And hit us
beer
on the Twitter. Yeah, we got beer koozies for the summertime if you like to keep your koozies warm.
Or cold, imbibing in your beverages. Nobody wants a warm beer, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, nobody wants warm beer.
See,
only the British drink warm beer.
Yeah. All right, let's not make any. Let's not poke fun of at our
the people we Brexited?
Super forefathers yet.
The people we Brexited first? We were the first Brexit?
Ooh.
So,
you want to hit us so Joe Skelly can tweet your twat, hit us on the Twitter.
Oh, my God.
Bays Boys Podcast. You want to hit us on the IG? Bays_boys_podcast. That's for the podcast IG. That one will let you know what kind of episodes we got going on. And if you're one of those people that likes to pick your episodes by the content, well, you're fucked if you're here. First of all. But Joe Skelly does his best to keep really gooder animated pictures. So he'll give you a little lapse on the IG.
Yeah, you could check out the IG, look at the different posts that are up, and they'll let you know what episode it is and what's going on in that episode.
If you're into action cool guy stuff like LARPing, we're into that. You can check out Bays_boys, spelled with a Z. That's on IG. And if you want to just see the collection stuff, Bays Basement. Bays.basement on IG. There you go.
Check it out.
We got so many fucking IGs. You're going to ask us for our OnlyFans, and that is coming. But not today.
Not today.
Joe Skelly, tell me a story.
So a while back, there was a senator who was super concerned about the island of Guam.
Oh, fuck this guy.
The island of Guam capsizing.
Oh, God, you got to narrate and explain the whole video.
So there was a Senate committee hearing, and they were speaking to like the head of the Navy in regards to moving military forces off the island of Okinawa to Guam because, there's been a lot of controversy there. They wanted to centralize them on Guam. And a senator during the committee was very concerned that if we moved our military forces from Okinawa to Guam, that there would be so many people on the island of Guam that it would capsize.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is a real video.
Yeah.
A fucking dead ass.
Dead as real.
I thought Joe Skelly was joking. I would say that 98.5% of the shit Joe Skelly says, I'm wondering if he's lying to me. But this video exists on the YouTubies.
Yeah, there's a real U.S. senator who thought the island of Guam was going to capsize because there were too many people on it.
Fuck. And you just know it's even more real because that was it like a general or something.
It was an admiral, yeah.
An admiral. So the guy's sitting there and he literally says, he goes, "Well, I'm worried it's going to tip." And the admiral, like, it took all of his like 20 years of military training to understand that he was dealing with one of the dumbest motherfuckers to ever walk the planet. And he was just, the look on his face, bro.
Yeah. It was
I feel like
priceless.
that, now while we're on the sticker thing with Reckless, be like, Reckless, hook us up with this sticker.
Right.
Because, wow.
Yeah. And what was his retort? What was his retort to the senator?
He said, "Sir, it's not something we've been concerned about thus far." And I was like, my guy, that's 20 years of that's top dollar military training.
Right, to keep that straight face.
To keep a straight face when this motherfucker just told you that he thinks Guam's going to turn over and tip.
And drown everybody. It's going to flip over like a raggedy ass rowboat in the middle of the lake or something.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. So, that being said, I mean, how would one prevent the island of Guam from tipping over? I mean, do you put do you put everybody in the center of the island, right? And like have concentric circles of people that are evenly weighted out so that the island doesn't flip one way or the other? I mean, I think the funniest part on that video was the comments that followed that.
Oh no, it was. There was definitely one where the guy was like, "Oh, I was deployed in Guam," and he said something like, "One time it got unbalanced, but then when it started to tip, all of us jumped to the edge and grabbed the edge so it didn't go anywhere and it was okay." Like this is another, like, again, I can't fucking even believe we're talking about this video because it exists, like its entire existence. The existence of this fucking video is so outer space that it makes me feel like we're talking about the first alien to be on TV. That's how fucking retarded this is. That I'm just like, I can't even believe this is a real life thing. Like, I'm wondering who paid the admiral to get up there and have this conversation. Or vice versa, who paid the senator
to ask the question?
To say that to the admiral, because they're like, "Man, let's see if we can get this fucking asshole to be mad. Tell him you think Guam's going to tip over if we add too many soldiers to it." What the fuck did you just say?
But bro,
the risk board is falling off the coffee table. What the fuck is happening? The earth is flat.
Oh, listen.
And there was no extra shooter on the grassy knoll.
Right, look, here's the funny part. Is the dude, because this went up for like 10 minutes, right? And afterwards, the senator had the gall to say that he was joking. No, he wasn't, bro. He was dead serious.
Oh, is there a part where he does that?
They interviewed him later to like, "Do you really think the island of Guam?"
Oh, no, I saw that part. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, no, I was just..." No. Because if you listen to other things he said in Senate, they're just as dumb.
First of all...
And then they reelected him.
Fuck me, dude. Okay, well, again...
Listen, if you're the constituent that reelected the asshole senator who thought an entire island was going to capsize, you need to go hang out with fucking Diamond Dave and go pound salt.
Oh, boy.
And go pound salt.
All right, Echo Parks. I'm going to need... Shout out to our boy Echo Parks from the Reckless M Designs company. I'm going to need a sticker of this guy's... That admiral's face when he's just like, "What the fuck did you just say?" There's no way that's a joke.
That was not a joke. He was dead fucking serious.
It's his continuation questions that kill it.
Right.
Because he just like continues. Well, are you sure there's not a weight limit? Oh, and then he describes Guam.
Right.
Well, I was under the impression that island was...
17
from
miles
one
long.
side to the other. Right. He said like 22 first.
Yeah.
Then he's like...
He was just making numbers up.
I think it's like 17. I think it's like 16.
and
I think you could throw a football to the other side. Let's get 10,000 guys on there and see if we could tip it. What is it, a fucking oil rig? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude. This is the kind of things that, like, but these are elected officials. Again, if you're the constituents that voted this guy in again, like...
Have you seen the people leading California? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, that happens. We can't even argue this shit anymore because it's happening all around us.
Oh, dude, it's scary.
This is what happens when you leave kids to watch TV and don't monitor what channel they're watching. The world gets fucking stupid
when they watch SpongeBob 24/7, right?
I can't watch that show.
Ugh.
Have you ever watched it?
Dude, listen, there's studies that have been done that say if you watch SpongeBob continuously, your IQ drops.
No.
Yes. 100%.
Really?
There have been studies done.
I mean, I never watched it because I know a lot of people are into that humor. I don't understand it. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't get it.
You're like an old, what are you, 97 years old? You look like an old stodgy sticking them on.
I don't fucking...
I don't like humor.
No, I don't like humor. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I have a red sock. Oh, I just peed myself. Oh, a gorilla's coming down the line. What the fuck does this even mean? You're just saying random fucking words over and over. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't watch that. I don't watch South Park.
Okay.
Because that's just pop culture references that I can't handle.
Right.
Because if you don't watch the news, you can't understand what the fuck South Park's talking about.
Fair enough.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
What are the other ones like that? Wait. Like stuff like Mad TV. I don't understand any of that shit.
Mad TV hasn't been on the air in like 20 years.
Dude, I don't care. I don't watch it. SNL, Saturday Night Live.
No, nobody watches that.
That show was like super famous when we were growing up. In the 90s.
I don't think anybody watches it anymore. I mean, I could be wrong.
Well,
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So, I mean, all right. I have a solution for the Guam problem, though.
The Guam problem?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We're just going to weight it down on both sides?
No, dude.
Hang some plates?
Should we start a movement called the Guam problem? The Guam problem movement? Yeah, what are we going to put?
Would you like to donate to the Guam problem movement?
No, here's my solution. Since Daddy Elon's up to buying things lately.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he just buy Guam?
Oh boy.
Have Daddy Elon buy Guam and we'll call it Elam.
Oh my God.
Instead of Guam, right? He could start his own republic and join the United Nations, right? And he could solve all the food hunger on Guam by buying it.
I mean, all you got to do is buy them a fucking family box from McDonald's and you're good because there's nobody on there apparently. Because we're going to tip it.
And then, he could go put all his top scientists, right, to the task of keeping Guam from tipping over, and then they can tweet about it.
Fuck.
since
Daddy Elon on the Twitter.
Since he bought Twitter, we can just let him tweet about it.
He's gonna tweet his twats.
Yeah, how he just saved Guam from tipping over.
Fuck. And
then he can launch space rockets off of Guam, and nobody's gonna care because it's not bothering the neighbors. Like, what if you're SpaceX's next door neighbor? Like you're trying to.
Where do they launch SpaceX from? Florida?
No. Now it's Texas. But it's like, look, you're trying to sleep because you got to be at the factory in the morning, and this dude's blasting off rockets at all hours of the night.
Sweetheart, there's another dildo flying away.
No, that's Bezos.
All the same.
That's Bezos. Wouldn't you be pissed? Like you're trying to get to fucking bed, and this fucking guy's launching rockets in the middle of the night.
That's what I was gonna say. Elon would just turn Guam into a rocket pad, a launch pad.
Just one giant rocket pad.
One big giant launch pad. You only show up to fucking rig the rockets and shit.
That's it.
There's like hobos and train hoppers over there, but they're stuck there forever. So they've got a colony of poor people just living in the rocket areas.
Oh god,
all those crevices.
That's terrible.
Then every time you fire a rocket, like full bloodlines are fucking depleted because they don't get out fast enough.
Wait, they wait for the rocket to launch and then they all come out of the caves and they're like,
oh yeah. It's like that fucking.
See, this is more like, now you're making it sound like The Island of Dr. Moreau, which is like one of your favorite movies.
It is.
But dude, that movie
Val Kilmer knew what was
terrible.
Up. The movie was bad?
That movie was terrible.
I haven't seen it since the 90s.
Well,
rewatch
it again. Rewatch it again. And dude, I just watched
I'm scared it's going to ruin all the small fragmented memories that I have.
I just watched the whole thing about how
Val was a gangster in that movie, though.
Dude, apparently not off camera. Apparently
he's a freak.
Oh, dude! Apparently he was the giant a-hole, and like him and what's his face, the head of the island.
Yeah, the fat guy.
Yeah, I can't. Well, my brain's not working.
I don't know. Again, I haven't seen the movie in 20 years.
Yeah, well, don't rewatch it then. Keep that memory.
Keep the memories good?
Keep the memories good and close to your heart, but that movie's just trash.
Oh, no.
So it'd be like...
I have to watch it now.
Elon's Island Elon's, what did you call it?
Elam? What did you call it
Elam.
earlier?
We're going to call the island Elam.
Elam?
Yeah, Elam.
Okay, so I'm already fucking lost.
Dude, you
just
end
talking about this.
You
is
end up
making
pick
me
him up,
dumber.
right?
It's just making me dumber. I don't even know.
What do you mean you don't know? Come on, get out of this
The
fog.
island is tipping.
He would save it. He would keep
save
it from tipping.
What if the rockets make it tip by pushing it one way or the other?
Well, that's
Do
why
we
you
have to launch rockets on each side at the same time?
Well, no. Maybe you build giant cement anchors and put it on all four
fuck's
corners
sake.
to weigh down the island.
Oh, fuck.
To weigh down the island. I mean, does the island have a weight limit?
Not really sure.
I mean, is there a point where you have too much weight on the island and the island just sinks? I mean, if it could capsize...
That's what I'm asking.
I mean, if the island could capsize...
If it can capsize, then definitely.
See, we got to find this senator. And we got to get his sources. Because
Interview
maybe he has
him?
some secret CIA sources that we're not aware of.
Oh, my God. Okay, here we go. This is what we're going to talk about.
You just shut that conversation down?
I can't handle that guy. He's an idiot. And somehow he's leading people somewhere.
Yep. They voted for him. They liked him.
I feel like those kinds of people are the people in the movies when everything goes bad that they don't want to do anything at home, but they also don't want to go out and do anything useful either.
What was that guy's political platform?
That's what I'm wondering.
That he got elected on. Like, how did...
That's what I'm wondering.
Like, was he just like the neighborhood guy that was like... He was like really boisterous and he just said a lot of words and people thought he was smart?
That's what I'm wondering.
So they kept electing him?
He's fucking fired. All right, buddy. Here we go.
All right.
Tell me about how he will not divide us.
Oh.
This is one of the
are
most
we going
epic,
there?
This is one of the most epic conversations in the world, especially considering that you had to show me this and I missed it.
You missed it.
I'm upset. Like, I'm genuinely upset.
This is another one of those don't fuck with the internet.
Yes.
Don't fuck with the internet. Like that movie I told you about, Don't Fuck with Cats.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the internet because people will fucking find you. Right?
So let's start it out slow. First of all,
who's this about? Start off
it
there.
ain't even about, you can't even start it there though. You gotta, so you have to have backstory. So on the internet, I always joke and I tell people, you know, there's the internet, there's the dark web, and then there are these places in the middle. I myself am a middle person.
Okay.
Right? So I love the internet, but I also love hearing about the stories of the internet. And hearing, I've kept my ear to the ground, so to speak, for years and years and years.
Finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Shout out to Buybacks, my homie Buybacks, so this is really gross, but I was actually on one of these places where so I like tell people, like, I don't go to the dark web. I just hang outside the club.
Gotcha.
Right?
Right.
Like, we're hearing that, like, some bitch comes running out. She's covered in blood. She's missing an arm. You're like, hey, what happened?
Don't go in there.
Right, exactly. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not. That's why I'm still outside right here waiting. I'm not going in there.
I'm not going in there.
Right. So I've actually run into my other friends who I know in real life in certain places. We're
IRL.
IRL. Right.
IRL. Okay.
Right.
And that's that internet speak.
Lingo.
Slang. IRL.
Right. So I've actually run into some friends that were already friends in these fucking odd places, right?
Yes.
Where you're, whether trading information type of things. So I was following that train for years and years and years, but nothing had happened in a long time that was this epic. And because I was so busy looking into Joe Skelly's eyes, I missed something.
You did.
And I can't believe it. I'm blown away. Like, I might have to go watch the story again because of how much I love it.
It's amazing. It is truly amazing.
So this was what? It started when Trump was in?
Was running for president.
Okay, when Trump was running.
Or had just won.
Or just won. It doesn't matter because I'm not Google fooling this right now. Our boy Shia LaBeouf decided he was going to do what Shia does.
An art installation.
Oh, God. And he was going to make what is it called? An art installation.
Yes.
So what's an art installation exactly?
Well, it could be anything.
Okay.
And you just call it art. But
Oh,
he just said he was going to put a camera outside of an art museum.
Outside of an art museum. Okay.
With a banner above it that
Okay.
said, "He will not divide us."
Right.
And
the goal was
to keep the internet camera going 24 hours a day for the entire presidency.
Right.
And
the
goal was to have people come up and scream into the camera, "He will not divide us."
Not you can do it or just do it, as his other video proclaimed.
Right. He will not divide us.
He will not divide us.
Yes. And it didn't take very long for that to descend.
So, by the way, also we should have premised with this too. Wasn't it in New York?
Yes.
First of all, shout out to New York, you East Coast Timberland wearing motherfuckers. Okay, I'm not going to say anything bad about it. But how the fuck did you not think that camera was going to get jacked? He's like, I'm just going to leave this camera out in New York streets. Are you out of your fucking mind, homie?
Right.
That's not going to work.
Right.
So even if somehow you managed to bolt that to the ground, which he did.
Right. They did steal the actual camera.
No, it gets better. Yeah. So hold on. So his idea is to post this fucking camera in the streets of New York and let hipsters
or whoever
and vegans and bums and weird
bangers,
politic loving motherfuckers come through and talk to the camera.
24 hours a day.
24 hours a day.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. Where he also would make periodic appearances as Shia LaBeouf.
And scream at the camera, "He will not divide us."
With no Transformers.
He didn't have no Bumblebee with him.
He had no Bumblebee.
He didn't have no Optimus Prime.
He had no Megan Fox.
No Optimus Prime.
No Optimus Prime.
None of that.
That's his fucking plan.
Right.
Okay. Well, first of all, I love Shia LaBeouf because Shia LaBeouf keeps it real. Mostly meaning he just shows the rest of us that we're not as fucked up as we think. That to me is what's keeping it real these days. Bro, don't try to front like your shit don't smell because boy's been in so many county lockups at this point.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
oh, yeah.
So shout out to Shia LaBeouf. We love you. But, so he goes and makes this camera and then, what did he do?
Hold on. It descended into chaos where people were just running up and screaming whatever they wanted to scream into the
We knew that. We're not even at that point, though. How did he get the flag up?
Oh, no, he got the flag up because they had to take the camera down. They had to take the camera down because it descended into total chaos.
Right, and people were up there screaming, fighting.
Doing all kinds of crazy shit. And
twerking. Doing fucking the Hare Krishna were there.
Dude, it was
the middle
crazy.
of winter time.
And then he got into a fist fight.
Right.
With somebody.
Right.
In front of the camera.
And then they arrested him. They arrested somebody.
So I think the museum's like...
Of course, the IRL, that's in real life for all you internet newbies. And newbies means new guy.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And I
of
think
course,
what happened
the IRL guys trolls started showing up. Those are trolls for you guys who don't know are assholes. We're just gonna say that.
Who have nothing better to do with their time than to fuck with shit.
They have
on
no
purpose.
life. Yeah.
Right. The trolls showed up and started trolling the fuck out of the camera. And
that's how I met the Mega Beast. Actually,
it was trolling.
Trolling.
Yeah.
Her. It's not good.
No.
Let's continue. So they start showing up and screaming in the camera.
Right. And I think what happened was the museum was like, "Oh, we're done with these insane crowds in front of the museum, screaming at the side of the museum, and like then, the pandemonium."
Yeah, but I think that flag was there before.
No.
Like the flag wasn't there, but he hung the flag, right?
No, it wasn't even there yet.
Who hung the flag?
He did later on. There was no. People were making their own flags.
No. Never mind. I got the story backwards. Never mind. So he hits the camera. I got it backwards. Hold on. Forget about what I just said. I'm an idiot. Now I remember. So he's got the camera hanging. Bada bing, bada boom.
People are trolling the shit out of the camera.
People are fucking each other up. I guarantee somebody fucked on that camera. Bro, I guarantee somebody went there and bent some bitch over. Dude. And it's New York, so it probably could have been a gay couple too.
Who knows? Dude,
right.
It could have
been a couple
of
dudes just fucking shacking up.
Right.
They were gay for the stay for that parking lot. That's all I'm saying. The boy was like, "Let's be famous. How are we going to be famous? Take your pants down. I'll show you."
Get on
Shia LaBeouf, what's up? Watch me transform this Optimus Prime motherfucker. Yeah, okay. So, two dudes show up in a Bumblebee costume.
You know there was some
Do you want to change my oil?
There There was some freaky deaky shit going on.
Okay.
So I think the museum's like, we're done with this.
So, right. Now I remember. Okay. So he takes the camera down.
And he's like, you haven't beaten me yet.
Right.
You will not divide us is not going to fall apart.
Right.
You will never beat me in my message.
So he moves the camera.
No. Well, yes.
Yeah, remember?
He moves the camera. He somewhere in the United States
moves the camera.
He places a flagpole with a flag on it that says, with a flag that says he will not divide us, and puts the camera
That's right.
on the flag.
On the flag.
24 hours. 7 days a week.
The internet. Shout out to all the beheads.
Now, mind you, hold it. Now, mind you, it only showed the flag and the sky.
I think there was like a horizon thing.
Oh, no. Let me get there. All it showed was the flag that said he will not divide us.
Right.
The flagpole in the sky.
Right.
There were no landmarks, no nothing.
These motherfuckers.
But he had a microphone on the camera, though.
Right. They used between the clouds, the stars,
constellations,
and the flight paths to commercial airliners
and frogs
and
chirping
frogs
in the background.
Found the flag.
In how long?
What, like less than 2 days?
It was like 36 hours.
Right. So they find this fucking flag. Somebody jacks the flag.
Yes. They stole the flag.
Right. So he moves the camera again.
Yes.
Puts it on top of and I don't even know what order this is. You have to literally go watch this. There's so much information. I can't believe that for 2 years or a year and a half that this went on that I missed it. I'm totally bummed out. I think that's because I'm getting old, but I'm not sure. I don't want to condone that, but I have had to get up in the middle of the night and pee at least once, and that scares me. So hold on. So they track it. He moves the motherfucker again.
Yes.
Puts it in a room.
No. He put it on the roof.
I think that was the last one.
No. The room was the last one.
Oh, okay. So he puts it on the roof of a building. They tracked it down again.
In 48 hours or less than 36 hours this time.
Right. They tracked it down again. And then when so many fucking people tried to break in and steal it, they were like, fuck that flag, get rid of it. We don't want it here.
Right. Don't fuck with the internet.
Bro.
And it was on the opposite end of the world.
Bro. Shia LaBeouf is so mad. He's like, I should have went and funded another Cage video for the money I fucking spent on this. Fuck. And the internet figured out. Then they put it in the room.
They put it in a room.
And the internet figured it out again.
It was in a room with 4 white walls in one window.
Again. They figured it out based on the sun patterns.
Where it was. And it was in some dude's house. And they started ordering like 400 pizzas to the dude's house.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Don't fuck with the internet.
No.
They will find you. Look, if they could track...
The internet is like... I don't even know how to say it.
If the collective mind of the internet can track down your flag using the constellations, the sun, chirping frogs,
and flight patterns
and
from commercial airliners,
you cannot hide.
No.
You cannot hide. You know how you hide? Don't put it on the internet.
Don't be on the interwebs.
That's
Dislodge from social media. You do not want to be on that. That is some Tom Cruise Minority Report shit. Anyways, I'm just so sad that I missed the whole event. Once again, I was left to read the after action report of said event, and I missed it live. You know how many years I've been hanging out outside that bar? Do you fucking know, dog? You know what that's like?
And you went.
I went home for a fucking week.
You went to get a sandwich.
Yeah.
And you came back.
Right. And the fucking place burned down. And I'm like, what happened? And the dude's standing there like, bro, you weren't here? No.
This shit was crazy.
I was having kids and going to work and shit. I had shit to do. I was fucking sad.
You missed the biggest banger party ever.
Fuck. I'm still upset.
And listen, this has nothing to do with politics.
No. I don't give a fuck about politics. I give a fuck about the big swinging dick of the internet.
That you missed.
Because the internet it has procured so many fucking people who forgot that they get punched in the face.
Yes.
But every once in a while, they prove that even from the internet, they could punch you in the fucking face. And that has to be like the slap heard round the world.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
But like not even one time. It was like 4 fucking times.
Dude, because he thought he was smarter. You can't outsmart the collective internet.
No.
You can't.
No, you can't. No,
You can't.
You can't.
Because there are trolls out there that have nothing better to do.
No. And they're
than
smart.
troll.
And they're smart. And they're smart.
They're smart as all get out.
You got to know your place. That's real talk. You don't know your place.
So look, if you want to check this out, all you got to go do is go on YouTube and type in "You will not divide us."
He will not divide us.
Oh, he will not divide us.
Shia LaBeouf. There's entire YouTube episodes about this.
Like 5 or 6 episodes dedicated to this. And
God.
Yeah, look, don't fuck with the internet.
That's my life though, right there.
Don't fuck with the internet.
I don't.
No, bro.
I don't.
I keep a low profile.
I keep whether it's the internet or the hood streets. I don't go to no hood streets, but if I'm in the hood streets, visiting my grandmama.
Right.
I'm joking. She don't live in the hood. But if I was, you better keep your fucking mouth shut. You go on the internet, keep your fucking mouth shut.
Know your place.
Know your place, bro. Because there is some dude out there who will cornhole you from 2,000 miles away, and he'll be laughing his ass off, eating his bonbons, watching reruns of Thundercats. Yeah, I was thinking of that Hulk Hogan boat show, but you remember that one too?
Yeah,
what is that called?
Hulk Hogan was driving around.
I think it was called Thunderboat.
Yeah,
or something like
Thunder.
that.
Was it Thunder? It wasn't Thunderkiss, because Thunderkiss is what his name was when he was. When he was fighting Rocky.
Joe Skelly was a big NWO fan.
No, I wasn't.
Don't lie.
No, I wasn't.
You was about that New World Order.
No, I wasn't.
You
bro.
love it when Sting came out with the white makeup.
Listen, I'm shouting at the Sheik. I'm not shouting at Sting. Let's keep that real. I'm telling you, the Iron Sheik, I'm telling you, he's going to respond to one of my tweets one of these days.
I'm not going to lie. I was a fan of NWO.
See?
Bro.
It's called projection.
They were the best ones out there. Fucking Hulk Hogan was like, get rid of this color. We're going all black. That's the way to do it. They brought Sting out with the white makeup. He looked like the Crow's bigger, older cousin. Right?
Yes, he did.
I was like, yo, is that Brandon?
No.
Nope. That's still Sting.
Yeah. That's still Sting.
He'd carry that bat in the back of his trench coat. Where are you hiding a bat at, bro? I tried to do that once. It didn't work. I tried to put that shit on in my trench coat in Cali. I was like, this fucking thing isn't working. I ain't doing that. I don't know how Sting gets away with this. You know what it is? He's got big lats. He's got way bigger lats than me.
He's
got like storage space back there. I had no muscle, so I was fucked. I couldn't do shit. Fucking
dude, I knew a guy in high school. He was a big dude. He was a football player. That dude could hide a case of beer in his jacket. Nobody questioned it. They thought it was him.
Right.
He'd come to a house party with a case of beer in his own case.
Oh my.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe I missed that story though. I'm so upset.
That was a great moment. Internet trolled him.
That's my life. I'm gonna be late to everything. I'm gonna be late to my funeral.
I guess that's not a bad thing to be late to.
Yeah, I mean that's like the only one I got going for me.
You keep missing the internet trolldoms.
Fuck. It was a big one. That was a great one.
It was a humongous one.
You know, instead of listening to all the garbage that was going on, I would have loved to have watched that flag.
Oh.
I would have had that shit streaming 24/7. I would have been filming it. I would have had like 900 gigs of fucking this white flag hanging in the sky. That's what we do, man. We're data collectors. You know, we gotta be out there collecting information.
Oh God.
That's. I get it that Shia LaBeouf is like, it's not about Shia LaBeouf, okay? It's not about Megan Fox and her funny looking thumbs. It's about the fact that this motherfucker prodded the internet and then was like, yeah, fuck you guys. We're going to fuck with it anyways. And here's the best part is those people didn't care about Trump or anybody else.
No, not at all.
No, they don't give a fuck. They were just like, listen, unless you got Optimus, you ain't winning, bitch. You better sit down, motherfucker.
He pulled out the glove and collectively slapped the internet in the face with the glove. Like,
he was like, I keep it going. I'm tougher than you.
A duel.
I'm in a Cage music video. Fuck. You a fan of Cage, Joe Skelly?
No.
I know you're not.
No.
You know how I know?
How?
Because he's a dirty, filthy white rapper. And I just assume you don't give a fuck about that fool.
I don't even know who he is.
I know. Yeah, so he is dirty, though. Shout out to Cage. I love Cage. Bro, I love Cage. And I watched this video one time, and here's this little squirrely dude sitting in the back seat talking to him. I was like, man, that guy looked familiar. Why does he look so familiar? It's because Shia LaBeouf funded one of his music videos because they're like best buddies. If you go watch the Transformers movies, you can see Cage walking around in the background in like 20 different scenes. Yeah. He came over to the set while Shia LaBeouf was filming Transformers and would just sit there and smoke weed on the side. And then anytime he wanted to, he'd be like, Cage, walk through the camera. Yeah, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So Cage is, I always tell people, Cage is the Sid Vicious of rap.
Oh.
If Sid Vicious actually did music. I know Sid Vicious was not a real music guy, but like, so Cage like shows up to his own show drunk and then fights the crowd. He doesn't even wait for the fucking crowd to start. He just tells the crowd to fuck off. Yeah, it's wild. He's just like, he's so fucked up, bro.
Do you want me to cross what do they call that? The fourth wall?
Yeah,
you want me to cross the fourth wall?
Do it.
When we talk about Sid Vicious and we talk about the Sex Pistols?
Yeah.
Did you know the Sex Pistols were created by a clothing designer?
What?
To sell clothes. 100%.
That did not work for them.
Dude, to sell
that
sell
did
clothing.
Not work for them.
And let me tell you something, all the punk rockers in the world are probably furious that I'm letting that little secret out.
Right.
Yeah. They were 100% created by a clothing designer to sell clothes. That went the whole other
fucking way. That went the whole other fucking way for them.
Yes, it did.
They fucked that shit up. You done fucked up. That's some Bruce Banner shit right there. We was trying to make a nice clothing company and came out with Sid Vicious. Oh, you fucked up.
And the Sex Pistols.
There are broken families. There's fucking aunties that done fucked their nephew's best friend. Dude. There's crack whores. There's crack heads.
There's all kinds of fucked up shit because of the Sex
There's
Pistols.
murders.
Dude.
You know, fucked up. That's a butterfly effect.
Listen,
the only one that shit all up.
The only one who tried to do anything was Johnny Rotten, right? Because Johnny Rotten,
and he's rotten to the core.
Johnny Rotten's like, this ain't gonna work. I got to do something else. And he tried to do a couple other bands.
Even Sex Pistols don't listen to the Sex Pistols.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't even think any of them are still alive.
Not today.
Not today.
Maybe not. See, that's how you know.
Or was it Nancy? Did Nancy pull a Yoko Ono and ruin the Sex Pistols?
No. Heroin ruined the Sex Pistols. Drugs. Hard drugs ruin the Sex Pistols. Bro, listen, I'm like, I got mad respect for the old punk crews out of Britain. You know, that's where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
You can't deny that.
No.
You know, even the skin culture.
Right.
You know, the skins. And I'm talking about original skins. I'm not talking about garbage ass fucking piece of shit neo-Nazis.
Yeah, none of them bullshit motherfuckers.
I ain't trying to say no bad words right now, but fuck you cucks. But listen, so them skins though, them oi punks, you know, they brought a great style. They created a foundation. I know for a fact that both of our biggest music influence, not music, I would just say cultural influence on the both of us comes from that lineage. But no, them Sex Pistols fucked everything up, bro. They look like dog shit. That guy couldn't even play the bass. They were like, hey man, do you know how to play the bass? No? Just hold it up here and slap it. What? Fuck. And them gutter punks. That's what they remind me of too. Now again, those are like real punks, you know, but there's got to be a line in the sand somewhere. Boy. He was like, let's shoot up, get our first pop. Get our fourth pop of the day. I don't think so, homie. You got to relax. You trying to die today, my guy? No. I don't know.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Fuck that shit up. Back to Shia LaBeouf, though.
Right.
He did divide us. Just so we're very clear, motherfucker. You went the whole other way with that.
Dude, that backfired.
Golly.
That backfired 1,000%.
Golly whiz. Yeah, no.
Did you just say golly whiz?
I did. I'm not supposed to curse anymore. Trying real hard.
Okay.
This is
not,
gonna be
it's not Lent.
This is gonna be the only place that I curse from now on.
I can respect that.
I mean, we could respect it all fucking day. It ain't gonna happen, but we're gonna try. I'm trying my hardest. I was getting yelled at.
Well,
I get yelled at by the mini mega beast.
Well, the mini mega beast is gonna check you.
Yeah, she does.
And that's probably not a bad thing.
Yeah, I probably owe her a lot of money. I'm supposed to put $1 in the jar or whatever, quarter. I better get a quarter.
Dude, there's got to be $5,000 in that jar by now.
Yeah. So I missed the Shayla Booth story. I'm sad. I can't go back though.
No.
Eventually, you just, as I told, and I had this discussion the other day, going back to the vegans, the sharps, the skins, whatever, you got to age out. That's what it is. I didn't have no time to hang outside that club no more. Just hoping somebody walks out on fire. Did you see that guy that was on fire? Yeah, I got a video clip of it. Shayla Booth, we got a video clip of it. There's a lot of clips of Shayla Booth, though. He's all fucked up.
Yeah, and you aged out.
Yeah, man. We're getting old.
It's all right.
I'm joking. I don't give a fuck about getting old. I just didn't care anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
That gets old.
Yeah. Eventually,
See what I did there?
Motherfucker. Bays Boys Podcast is the greatest shit you've ever heard in your life. Check out Shayla Booth. And
he will not divide us.
Yeah, I mean, he won't.
Nope.
If you really want to go down that rabbit hole, though, you really should check it out. Hit us up on the Twitter. Hit us up on the tweeter. Check out the store for merch. Get some cool stuff, some cool guy stuff going. Get some stickers. Put them on your girl's Hyundai. Or your dad's Mazda Miata. Whatever. Get us some stickers. Write us a story, though. I want to hear some stories from our listeners.
Always.
I want to hear the dirty stories.
Yeah.
I want to hear what kind of bars you bitches are hanging outside of. Me and Joe Skelly, we got a lot of stuff coming up for you, ladies and gentlemen. We got some events coming up that we're going to go to. We got some events that we're going to host. We got some events that we're just going to go to. I already said that. But write us. Let us know. 30, 97 seconds. Here we go.